We are back in the 207 kitchen at O Main Studios. With us today is John Newby. He lives in Harpswell. He is the author of the cookbook, Brownies and Coffee, which explores the healthful qualities of those two treats. He's making brownies for us today. What's the name of this dish, John?
It's a Tasteborghini. And I named it that because it's after a car, but I'll get into that. It's a cherry red car.
All right, like the Lamborghini. Let's get started. Where do we begin here?
Yeah, well, what we do, I have 3 room temperature eggs that I've beat and put air into them. Now what I want to do is introduce all-purpose flour and cocoa to this, which get that into our dish there. And kind of give that a little stir.
You and I have talked about this before.
Yeah.
To be fair, you're a fanatic about brownies, and you're also fanatical about using the best ingredients you can find for your brownies.
Absolutely. I think that's the whole key, is using great quality ingredients because you get a great quality product. Now, I'm adding in sugar and brown sugar, which has a high content of molasses, as well as regular granulated sugar that I've now incorporated as well. Okay, and if you could...
I'm going to do a little stirring for you, or do you want to add this?
Well, can you pour that into there?
I can do that.
It might be a little bit hot, but
and
yeah.
Just let folks at home know what we have here.
Yes, this is brown butter and chocolate with a little bit of espresso.
That's good.
That's mixed up in there.
A little espresso.
A little espresso. Well, actually, here I'm going to put in a little more here. So put in a little bit more espresso.
Which I think, this is my own opinion, but I think a little touch of espresso just elevates brownies so beautifully.
It brings out the intensity. It truly earmarks the flavors. Now what we're going to do, if you could pour that chocolate in there, that's shaved chocolate.
Okay.
So go ahead and pour that in there. And now our vanilla. Go ahead and pour in that vanilla. Okay, and the last, that salt there. Now, doing this at home, you probably want to just follow the recipe exactly out of the book, because you would incorporate those along with the flour early on.
Right.
But now what we'll do is just introduce those cherries.
And these are pitted cherries?
Pitted cherries, yes, fresh pitted cherries.
Because obviously pits in brownies would not be a good thing, to state the obvious.
Well, it's a Tasteborghini, maybe a pit stop, right? Or your teeth breaking.
I didn't know he did stand-up as well, folks. We just thought he made brownies.
All right, so that's good and mixed there. And now what we're going to do is pour it into our pan. And I'll move these on out the way.
How'd you come up with this recipe?
Well, this recipe was a culmination of a couple of things. I had a buddy of mine that had a Lamborghini, and I said, you know, this thing was so powerful. And I said, I used to have a red Chevelle. I was like, you know what? Why not make a brownie in dedication to our fanatical car experiences? And we did. And that's how it came about.
That's how the name came about, Tasteborghini brownies.
Yes. Yeah, and that was a great card, too. Thanks, Nate.
I bet it was. I bet it was.
Now, once this is done, I like to shake these down.
Right. Get it evened out in the pan, of course.
Even out in the pan. And then you bake these in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes. And then what I do is I take them out. What I did, I took smoked gray sea salt with brown sugar and toasted pecans and make like a dust out of them. And you dust this over the entire top of this once they come out of the oven.
And I will say that this has a beautiful aroma, so it's going to lend a special quality to this dessert.
Now, normally I would go on when they come out because they're warm and you want to put that on, but it would go right across the top. So I'll show you what they look like when they're done.
When they're finished.
Voila. There they are.
And brownies come in different styles. They're sort of cakey brownies, they're sort of chewy brownies, they're fudgy brownies. These fall into which category?
Fudgy all the way. Fudgy all the way, because of the moisture content along with the molasses from the brown sugar. But yes, these are fudgy. All of the brownies in this book actually are fudgy.
All right. We have talked with John before about his passion for improving research for Alzheimer's disease. His wife Venus was diagnosed when she was in her early 50s. John is her full-time caregiver, And we've got more information about Alzheimer's. That signifies that John is a caregiver. And you'll find that information, more information about Alzheimer's, the Alzheimer's Association of Maine, in the 207 section of our website and app, along with the recipe for the Tasteborghini brownies and more information on John's cookbook, Brownies and Coffee. Great to have you with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you.
Those brownies
Thank you,
look
everybody.
so good. Stick around. We're going to be back right after this.